All right, everyone, buckle up. We're heading to the cloud forests of Costa Rica today.
Oh, yeah. Get ready for some serious altitude.
We're talking misty mountains, vibrant life everywhere you look.
And at the heart of it all,
The Costa Rican oak.
couldn't have said it better myself. This tree, it's a true superstar.
All right, so let's dive in. I'm already picturing this massive tree disappearing into the clouds. But
Majestic, isn't it?
it is. But what makes it so special? What makes it what did you call it?
A keystone species.
Right, a keystone species. What does that even mean?
Well, think of it like this. You know those old archways with the stone at the very top?
Holding it all together?
Exactly. That's our Costa Rican oak. The whole ecosystem, it kind of relies on this one tree.
Okay, so it's supporting what? Like a ton of other plants and animals.
Oh, way more than a ton. You've got these delicate orchids and bromeliads. They're clinging to the branches, their leaves soaking up the mist.
I can picture it. It's like a miniature jungle up there.
And down below, you've got this carpet of mosses thriving in the oak's shade.
Wow. And it's not just providing shelter, right? I read that it's a major food source, too.
Absolutely. Think acorns, little energy bombs for all sorts of creatures.
Like who?
Oh, you name it. Agoutis, squirrels, even those big guys, the tapirs.
Tapirs. Aren't those like forest pigs?
Something like that, but they're crazy about those acorns.
I bet. And then there's that bird. The one with those incredible feathers.
The resplendent quetzal.
That's the one. Totally majestic.
They depend on the oak, too, for food, for nesting. It's all connected.
So the oak is basically keeping this whole ecosystem going.
Pretty much. It's like the heart of the cloud forest.
Speaking of the cloud forest, I mean, this environment is so unique. It's like the oak is designed to live in the clouds.
You're not wrong.
Hmm?
Think constant mist, cool temperatures, steep slopes. It's a tough place to live.
Yeah, not exactly your average backyard.
Nope. But the Costa Rican oak, it's got it all figured out. Thick, leathery leaves. Like a raincoat.
To keep the water in?
Exactly. But they can also catch those tiny droplets from the fog. Pretty neat, huh?
It is. And those roots, I mean, they must be massive to hold on to those slopes.
There are. And that's key, not just for the tree, but for the whole environment.
How so?
Well, those roots, they're like anchors, preventing erosion. And that means clean water flowing downstream.
So it's good for the people living nearby, too.
Absolutely. No oak, no clean water, no stable slopes. It's a chain reaction.
It's amazing how one tree can have such a huge impact. And, I read that these oaks grow really slowly.
They do. It's kind of their secret weapon.
I thought slow growth would be a disadvantage.
Not for this tree. It means the wood is super dense, super strong.
So it can withstand those mountain storms.
Bring it on. This tree's built to last.
It's like a testament to taking things slow and steady. Now, we can't talk about the Costa Rican oak without mentioning that resplendent quetzal again.
Oh, yeah, those vibrant green feathers. Iconic.
They are. But it's more than just beauty, right? Their connection to the oak is pretty deep.
Deep is an understatement. They nest in the oak's trunk, they eat its fruit. Their lives are totally intertwined.
So if the oak disappears,
The quetzal is in big trouble. No home, no food. It's a domino effect.
it really shows how interconnected everything is. But even with all its strength, the Costa Rican oak isn't invincible, right?
Sadly, no. Deforestation is a huge threat.
People clearing land for farming and logging, I guess.
Yep, and when the forest goes, so does the oak, so does the quetzal, so does everything else.
It's heartbreaking. And climate change. That's got to be a factor, too.
Oh, absolutely. The cloud forest is delicate. A few degrees warmer, a little less rain. It could throw the whole system out of whack.
It's a lot to worry about. But Costa Rica, they're known for being pretty good at conservation, right?
They are. They've been leading the way for years. Protected areas, reforestation programs, the whole 9 yards.
Can you give us some examples?
Sure. Places like the Monteverde Cloud Forest Reserve, Chirripó National Park, those are havens for the oak.
Like safe zones?
Exactly. And they're not just protecting the trees, they're working with local communities, promoting sustainable practices. It's a whole movement.
It's inspiring to hear the people are fighting for this ecosystem. So as we wrap up our deep dive into the world of the Costa Rican oak, what's the one thing you want our listeners to take away from this?
I want them to appreciate the magic of this tree. It's a symbol of resilience, of biodiversity, of the power of nature.
It's a reminder that we're all connected, and that even the smallest actions can make a difference.
Right. Whether it's supporting conservation efforts, being mindful of our choices, or simply spreading the word.
We can all play a part in protecting this incredible ecosystem. So to everyone listening, what will you do to help the Costa Rican oak and the amazing cloud forest it calls home?
The choice is yours.
Think about it.